Hello, it's confession time. Welcome to our channel. Now, I will tell you your next confession. Hello, Miss Anna. I listened to the videos on your channel one by one and I decided to share my own story. My purpose in sharing is, believe me, I don't know what to do, but I am so overwhelmed with this work, even if it is my friend, I will not express it as I see it here. That's why when I feel like you've come to me, I want you to show me a way out. First, let me tell you about myself. I am a 26-year-old woman who has been married for 6 years. Until now, I have always been an open and harmonious girl to everyone, but I have seen the damage of everything. I am a truly beautiful woman. My mother and father are both retired teachers. My mother and father got married at a late age. I am the only child of the family. I had a very happy childhood. Thanks to my mother and father, they were not lacking in opportunities. Towards the end of high school, there were always people coming to ask for me. He was turning me down at a young age. After I went to high school, I couldn't take the university exam. But I couldn't get into a proper department. In fact, I couldn't study because it was quite difficult for me to study. But I couldn't tell my parents. They were my father. When I took 2 exams and failed, one day, my father showed me a keyfamine, and someone came to me with their vehicles. They came, their intentions were very serious. Their son liked you very much, he said. What are you talking about? Of course, I was stunned. I said, what's up, Dad? Are you bored of me? What kind of words have increased? But your brother Akif is very insistent. Essen is also taking the exam for 2 years. As a result, I understand that you don't really want to study. Maybe you will get married and leave your home. He said, you want to know? I didn't know what to say. I said, okay, let's meet. Gökhan, and after we met, I really fell in love with Gökhan. Gökhan was a very handsome gentleman and such a man. Also, his family was really rich and we had a dream wedding. Yesterday, the next day, we went on a 3-month honeymoon. We went out, there was no place in Europe that we didn't visit. I was so in love that I told Gökhan, there was no such thing as a failure. Gökhan, we didn't have any money problems anyway, my father-in-law continues. They have a lot of real estate, where a lot of money is made from the iron and steel business. Then they left that business, now they have a gallery. Econ don't let it be empty. My father-in-law opened it to have a job. We have a wonderful house in Bahçeli. We spend time in the garden every day in Gökhan. So, as you can understand, life is the life that many people dream of but cannot live, but here is me. The reason for my extremism and integrity in the last 2 years is the man who is my teacher. He has changed a lot in the last 2 years. Have I changed? Sir, he doesn't come home from the gallery all day. At first, I thought he had a lot of work to do, but then I realized that he built a room for himself there and plays computer games with his friends until the evening. When he comes home like a joke. He is almost not interested in me. Okay, he is still a very polite man. One malfunction becomes 2, but it is as if there is a cat in the house, not a man. I started to feel like I was feeding a house cat. If something broke down at home, Gökhan wouldn't bother, he would immediately call a repairman. If an insect got into the house, he would scream louder than me. It's like a woman. I'm the one who was a man, not so much in the past, but now it bothers me a lot. One day, Goken's car came to the garden where I was waiting to continue my doctor's appointment. What should I see? When I got down, there was another man in the car. Sister-in-law Goken said, "I'll take me to the doctor." I said, "What?" I said, "Where is Goken?" I swear, sister-in-law, Goken told me that much. Immediately, the phone call I watched from Goken comes on. "My dear, I'm sorry. There is a mass vehicle sale right now, we are having a meeting for it. That's why we couldn't come. I sent our unit." I was very angry, but then I calmed down. The person is in our gallery. 6. He was working. He is an Eastern Korea's man in his 30s. His name is Saban. He is a perfect, but he works so hard to be polite to me that it is funny that when Goken came home in the evening, he had a huge bouquet of roses in his hand. He apologized again and then I asked him where I found it. I said, "What's the matter with this man and you and him?" Did I say that? My dear, I don't always find gentlemen to be of any use to us, but sometimes there are also animal men. Then Saban said, "I need a man like that, too." But later, I realized that one day at home, I went crazy, you were not clicking. You are sending Saban even for a simple job. You have a young wife and she is not jealous at home. I shouted, "Oh, my wife. Is this possible? Saban is our employee, he can't look at you with his eyes." He said, "How can you trust me? Aren't you jealous of your wife?" It started to become permanent, even if it was a little bit. When I said "Auntie," one day she looked me in the eye. She was determining the bottom of the flowers in the garden. She revealed her body. She was so strong and acting like a man that I was impressed by myself, and once again I was angry with my husband for putting me in these situations. There was a lot of separation and I was very indecisive. It was a mistake. I don't want to do it, but I have no idea what to do. Yes, it is really a difficult situation for lovers to treat. If you have any, you can write your opinions and thoughts in your comments. Do not forget to like our video and